Hello, happy Friday everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Stephanie. We're in my sewing room and this is what we like to call Friday sews. A little bit of sewing, a little bit of life. So stay tuned, we're going to talk. I'm going to begin with sewing, and as my title of my video says, I made a bra. I feel like it was definitely a sidetrack from what I was planning on making next, but I was just sitting there thinking, I hate my bra, it's uncomfortable, and I've been on a lifelong search for the most comfy bra. If you've followed my channel at all, you know that I want to be comfortable. And so I started thinking, could I make a bra? I mean, I've seen other people make a bra. I think I saw Sherry from Granny's Sewing Room make a bra, and I thought, I'm going to make a bra. So then I thought, what do I want in a bra? I have a nice bra, two at a time. I just replaced them 2 at a time from Soma. They're not cheap, and this is one of them. It's probably time for me to replace it. It's definitely got some, one of the things I don't like about it is stuff sticks to it, you know. I mean, the padding, like little tiny hairs will stick to it. My hair, cat hair, whatever hair it can find will stick to it, and that like Princess and the Pea itches, you know, it's a little like, what is that? So I started to think, could I do better myself? So what do I like about this bra? No underwire. It's nice and soft. What I don't like is right here underneath the arm, there's a seam that just itches me. It just pokes me, even though there's no underwire. I like a lot about it. Wearing this particular bra for a long time, just replacing them. Not anymore. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to be wearing that anymore. Unless I have to. What I did is I went on Etsy and I just typed in search terms to find a bra sewing pattern. And what I was looking for is something I thought would be kind of easy for me to make. And I wanted it to be no underwire. What else was I really looking for? I just wanted it to be comfortable. And I thought I would know when I saw it. And I favorited this one early on, and I just kept looking and nothing matched it. It's called the Lana Bra, or Lana. I'm not really sure how they pronounce it. I'll put the price and the link in the description box if you want to go look at it, but it's called the Lana Bra. And I think Lana sounds nicer. Let's call it the Lana Bra. So I printed it at home. It's only a few pieces. There's two choices on the neckline, a higher neckline and a lower neckline. So this is the center, and then this is the side. These two go together, and then this is the frame that holds it, and you do one on each side, and then this is the back. That's it. It's not really a lot to it. So I made one, and this is my first one. So let me just kind of review it step by step. This one is kind of taken apart because I made it from based on how she said to measure your underbust and your cup size and all of that. I made this super huge bra that did not fit me. It was close, but it was just too big. So I scrapped this one. I made this with some scraps of double brush poly. I used the same fabric inside and out. So you have a lining and you have a front main, so you can do a different color inside if you want. I was following the instructions as I usually do on my test garment, and I had the clasp I bought from Joann. I had this 1-inch elastic for the under to go around, and then I had some fold over, really soft fold over elastic for this part and this part, which is what it recommended. It was too big, so I knew I was going to go back to square one. I had straps on it and everything. I took them off because I know I'm going to take those off too, because I don't want to waste any of these supplies when I could be using them on another bra. So I made another bra, this one. Oh, I love this one so much. So this is the straps off this one. It's a clasp off of a different bra. So basically, I went to Joann's to get the supplies, and I needed some more of this fold over elastic, no problem there. I needed some waistband, no problem there. I found some more of that. It was hard for me to figure out what to do for straps. I really didn't see anything in my Joann store for straps, and I thought I don't want to wait to order something online. So I found a bra that I wasn't wearing, that I never wore, that was a waste of my money, and I took the straps off of it and put it here. So that's the straps off a bra. That meant I didn't need the circle, which I bought. I didn't need that because it was already on the straps from a bra. And I had purchased this clasp at Joann's. And so now I had a bra. I love this bra. This is great. So here were some problems that I fixed on this bra, because now I had my fit. I went down 2 cup sizes from this to this. I accidentally printed all sizes. So warning to you, if you get this pattern, don't do that. You don't need that. They're all grouped together by cup. So you get your measurement around and that's your size, and you print that size. But when you go to print, look for your cup and only print those few pages. It's like 2 or 3 pages instead of all the pages, which I did. But that meant that I had all the cup sizes. So I went from this G cup to this E cup. So the around is the same, it's just the cup that's smaller. And it's actually quite a bit smaller because this was really big. So let's see, I also did the lower neckline, and on this one I did the higher neckline. So it's smaller by a lot. Oops. Smaller by a lot. And this was perfect. So a little bit of experimentation, as is with most projects, right? This was the waistband off of the same bra that I got all these pieces off of, and I could have used that, which is just a choice. I actually have used that on this one, and I prefer this one, the softer one that I got from Joann. So, you know, use the pieces that you like. So I could go online and try to find supplies. They're not cheap though. And so I went to Walmart and I bought a bra for $15. And I went through all the bras until I found what I wanted, which was super soft. And I wanted it to have a waistband. This one does. A clasp. I wanted it to be at least 3 hooks and straps. And padding. So you want your cup size to be kind of your cup size. This is says a 40D. I'm not a D, I'm like a C, but I felt like I wanted the size, the around size. And then at my leisure, I sat down and I unpicked the bra apart based on just sitting there with a seam ripper. If you don't like doing that, don't do this. I happen to really be good at undoing, because I make a lot of errors, so I'm really good at undoing things. And so I didn't mind sitting there and undoing it. And so what I got from this bra, which is the same as this one, is I got a nice waistband. I got 2 straps. I got the clasp. Oops, where's the other side of this clasp? It's here somewhere. I got the clasp, and I got 2 cups, 2 pads. And so that's actually quite a bit. And I went on Joann's, let me find my phone, Joann's website to just see what that would cost me. And all I could find was this. The padding I found for $9, 2 cups. Maybe you could do better. The clasps were $4 for the set. And the straps I found anywhere from $2.80 for just the rings. But what would you use for the straps? You'd have to find something just right for that elastic. It can't just be any elastic. This is an important part. And then, or you could just buy straps. You know, they were like removable straps for $9.34. And then a 1-inch elastic, anywhere from $3 to $6. And you would want to go by based on feel. So this bra cost $15. And I got all of these pieces. And I think that actually is better than buying all these supplies separate. Going forward, I will be on the lookout, and I have this idea of going to the thrift store and seeing if there's any bras in there that have just the pieces I want. Maybe just start collecting little pieces. Straps, for example, are the hardest. So that's just me. That's just me. You do you. This is my latest. It's so cute. Isn't that cute? Now on the inside is this color. So I did that, and it was funny because this and this came off the same bra, and they're not exactly the same shade. So I learned from that it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the same exact shade. They don't do it always, and so you don't either. On the Soma bra, of course, everything's going to match perfectly. And this one matched perfectly. And isn't this pretty, this gray? So you could get colors. And as soon as you start doing colors, when I looked on Etsy for supplies, as soon as you start doing colors, it got pricey. So I'm going to be like looking for bras just to get the supplies. And then I don't want to have too many. I really don't feel like I need too many. I just need comfortable, swap out a couple of different ones. But man, these are comfy. Oh my gosh, I'm wearing my Soma bra so I could show you all my makes, and I don't want it. I want it off, and I want this one on. Or this one. Okay, I'm back in my Soma bra, my regular bra. That isn't as comfy, even though it should be, and I always thought it was. Now that I've had a new experience in a custom fit, it's just not as comfy. I'm keeping it, but I don't want to go back. Okay, this is my third make. That is the best. No, this was my second one. This is my favorite. It's made out of this fabric, and I think it looks good under my shirt, just like any other bra that I have. It doesn't look different. Feels different though. Really good. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. Did I say anything? Fold over. Oh, okay. One more thing I wanted to share about this pattern. Right here, it has you do a fold over elastic. It's right. Let me show you on me. The fold over elastic trims you right here and right here. So you just fold over the elastic. All layers are enveloped inside. And that does not come in colors, you guys, to match. So you're going to be like white or, I don't know, I didn't even see any other color besides white. So I started thinking, I don't really want that. And besides, it's quite bulky. So I thought, well, I could just make like a bias strip. I actually didn't even bias it because it's stretchy. So I just did a strip of 1.5 inch, and I'm going to take this off and show you. And I folded it. So I sewed it on this side like that, and then I folded it, and isn't that cute? And it's so much softer. So I just did a little strip right here and right here and right here. And honestly, if I did a different elastic like this one, I might just kind of encase it, because this fabric's cute. Isn't that cute? I love this. So don't waste your time on the fold over elastic. It's just not worth it. Just use your main fabric for that, and it's much prettier, I think. That's super pretty. What do you think? All right, let's get her back on. I can't believe I made that. Is she in the picture? I can't believe I made that. This, I want to point out, is my Dressform that I also made. I made this ages ago. It's my shape of my body. It's like a big pillow of my body. And it is one of my favorite tools for fitting, because I can put something on her and it's like putting it on me. And because she's a pillow, she smushes in like I smush in, you know? Because we're not firm, hard plastic. We're a soft body. So I could put this on her and you see, it's like a real person. Okay. I wanted to share a little bit of customizing. The whole point of this is that I custom bra that is just what you want. And one of the things I didn't like is it was too high right here, and I didn't know that until I wore it, this one. So I didn't just make these one after the other. I made this one, there's the hair. I made this one and I wore it for a couple days, and I thought, you know, it's just bulky right here. It was bugging me, and I thought that's worse than the Soma bra over there. So I trimmed it down. I just basically picked out off about from here to here, and I cut it down. So you see some marks from my chalk where I gotta wash that off. But it was this much right here. This is what I trimmed off. Off the pad, off the main, and off the lining. I just, on both sides, I trimmed off this much. And then what I needed to do is go to my pattern pieces and trim them down too. So now my pattern reflects this change, and subsequently all the bras will be a little lower right there because it was just too bulky for me right here. But I don't know, if you want comfort, maybe a custom bra is for you. And that's what I've been up to. The pattern, it was super good. The directions were good, except that they had two different versions, one that was lacy and then one that wasn't, and it was kind of bouncing back and forth, which is good. You know, you want to be able to do both versions, but I kept having to skip past lace to get to the main, so I just wrote my own little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here, so when I go back and do it again, I don't have to worry about, you know, sorting through to find my... I'm just going to show you how easy this is. You basically cut 2 of these and 2 of these, 2 of these in main and 2 of these in lining. If they're both the same color, then 2 and 2, but otherwise 4. And same here, same with everything. You're going to cut 2 of lining and 2 of main. Now, what you're going to do is take these 2 of the main and the lining, and you're going to sew it right here. I serged it. And then when you open it, push the seam to one side and top stitch it. And I didn't even do a special stitch. I just did a straight stitch. I didn't need that to be all stretchy, but you could do a stretch stitch or a zigzag. I didn't. So now you got your cup. And then you take this frame, which goes like that, and you attach your cup. So your cup is sewn together like that, like so. And basically what you do is you just take the main, let's say that this is the right side and this is the right side. And it's going to look like that, right? There's your cup. Just flip it over and you kind of sew it. It'll fit. You don't even really have to ease it at all. It fits right in there. So then you have a right side and a left side. And then I believe the next step is attaching this. And she had it super easy and super cool. And basically you just did right sides together here. And then you had your lining and you did right sides together and you sewed all the layers. And then when it opened up on both sides, it was just awesome. And then you sew your front together, and basically you just sew it together, push it to one side and top stitch it. Line it up. I'm really not good at being precise, so I did a lot of just kind of marking and going really slow. You could baste it first, that might help. And then you decide where you want your straps to go. I put my adjustment part at the back, and it had a circle, and basically on this bra, it was just attached by a loop over of this top. This top just loops over and this ring is here. And I don't want my ring right here. I like it in the back. So I just sewed this down right here. Just sewed it boom, boom, and a little bit of this to keep that from flopping. And then what I did is I took some of this fabric and I cut 1 inch and I folded it in, you know, so it's like this. And then it's just a loop right here. It's just a loop so that this ring has somewhere to go. And then this can be adjusted right here. And you can make this loop however long you want. That's how I did it. Hope I didn't leave anything out. If you did, just leave me a question. But if you want to make a bra, I do recommend this pattern. It's super comfy and it was easy to make. And if I ever make it again, it will be this pattern. I don't even need to try another one because I'm not super into bras. I just want it to be comfortable. That's it. That's my only criteria. You know, it does have the seam down the front, and my Soma bra does not. So if I felt like I was wearing a solid color and this showed, then I might wear my old bra just because it would be more of a t-shirt bra. But I don't wear solid colors all that often, so I'm not going to mind it at all. This is all top stitched. This is top stitched. And then this is just folded under. So I'm done talking about the Lana Bra. Lana Bra. Lana. You say Lana, I say Lana. You say tomato, I say tomato. Tomato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. Okay, I dated myself. If you don't know what that was, then never mind. Okay, I'm still tweaking it, by the way. You never know. The more I wear it, the more I think, what if I this, or what if I that? And that's the magic, right, of sewing. So make your test garment and have no worries about it being perfect. I didn't even put padding in this. I knew it wasn't going to work. It's my test garment. So I didn't even care. I just wanted to see how it was going to go. I wanted to see how the process was going to go. I wanted to see what I thought about it. I wanted to see if I've had a good fit. It looks like I did a lot of zigzagging, and I decided eventually I didn't need that. So it was all a choice that I made along the way. So make your test garment and then make it your own. I just think it's super fun. Okay, so enough about the Lana Bra. Love it. Whoever designed it, you know, go take a look. She had a lot of patterns. I might take a look at some others. But the thing it sidetracked me from was this. I wanted to make this drama sleeve. And one of the things I wanted, I showed this last week on Friday Sews. If you haven't watched that episode, go back and take a look. I was copying somebody from Instagram. She had a super cute dress with this. This is a top, but she made it into a long shift dress, which I want to do also. And this sleeve right here on view A of Simplicity 8642. I don't think it's in print anymore. It says 2018 on the back. And when I saw it, I wanted it. So I went on Etsy, where you can find out of print things. I paid way too much for it, but not the suggested retail, even still. And now I have it. So I looked through my fabric and I thought I really want it to be a fabric that looks good on both sides. And that ends up being batik. It's just, look how pretty this fabric is. Isn't this gorgeous? This is so pretty. Love it. This is just going to be a fun make. And, you know, I think I said last week that I don't care if I even wear it. I just want to make it and see that sleeve, see how that gets put together. But if you just look at this fabric, it is pretty much the same inside and out. Both sides. So when that is just water falling down, it's just going to look so gorgeous. Right? So that is what I'm planning on cutting this out today. Because on a personal note, so Friday Sews is a little bit of life and a little bit of sewing. And on the little bit of life, I don't have a whole lot going on except snow. And I decided that if it's snowing, I should be sewing. Is it snowing? Yeah, it's snowing out the window. I don't know if you can see. Sometimes the juxtaposition of the lighting, it makes it hard for you to see out that window. But I'm going to show you a little bit of it snowing right now. So we're in between the, like what they call above the fog, below the snow. We're not in the weather that gets a lot of snow. So if you live where you get a lot of snow, and I'm making a big deal over a few flakes out there, that's why I don't get a lot of snow here. But when I do, it's kind of an event, and you know, everyone's talking about it. And it's so funny because it's the news, you know, it's like on our phones. It says right here, if I click on my weather app on my iPhone, it says, winter storm warning until Saturday. It's such a disappointment as far as storm warnings go, because it's not really that much snow. It's just like it says it's snowing, and the snow amount on my phone is way more than what's actually out there. I can see it. It's beautiful. It's not really sticking much. And everybody was like, oh my gosh, it's a winter storm. They canceled all the stuff I was doing at church. It's all canceled. Oh, yes. I was supposed to go shopping with my daughter. We're like, well, we better not go. Winter storm warning. Not that bad. Not that bad, but super pretty. And I'm enjoying it. And I'm just going to sit here and sew. That's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to work on this. I mean, I am going to work on this. And there's always another bra in my future. You never know. I've got to make something with this gray, since I haven't even used this yet. So I could make 2 more bras with just what I have. And I don't really care if I do or if I don't. No hurry. I'll kind of probably wait and see what scraps I want to use up, because it's such a fun way to use some more scraps. When you don't have enough for a t-shirt, like this is a scrappy from one of my hoodie hugs I think I made in this. And I had enough left over for a t-shirt. And so if I don't have enough for a t-shirt, I could totally make a bra. And you could mix and match if it kind of goes together. And this one was inside and out the same, but this one had a different color inside. So it's fun. I got nothing else. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for all those beginner projects in the comments last Friday. So if you're a beginner sewer and you want a very first project, go back on my last Friday Sews last week and look through the comments, because there were some amazing, great ideas in there for your very, very first project. I might try to make a video of those suggestions so people can have them, because there were some really good ones in there. And the challenge was not pajama pants and or a pillow or a pillowcase, something you could wear. And there were some cute tops, dresses, easy stuff for a first time project. So go look at those comments, and thank you so much for all the people who participated in that. I love that. And it was the answer to a question. So I hope you, whoever you are, found a great first project from that list. That snow cured my spring fever. It feels like winter again. Brrr. It's very cold outside. It's so cold that the snow is, whatever lands is staying, but it's just not building up. It's not big. I really don't have a whole lot to say, so I think I'll end with this, which was super cute. My daughter had a Mardi Gras party with just me and hubby and the kids and them. So it was just our family, and she made gumbo from Pinterest, and it was so delicious. It was so good that she said, we're going to make a tradition of this every year. And she bought all these cute little craft supplies, and we all made a Mardi Gras mask. I'm going to show you some pictures. That was so fun, and it was super cute how everybody's personality came out. It's just like each one of our masks was kind of our inner personality coming out. It was so obvious. You could have told whose was whose without looking at the person. You could have. And it was fun. I think I have to say Pizza King was one of my favorites. My grandson, and he made these tiny little holes for his eyes, but he could see out them. He could. So that was super fun. And then we ended the day with a beautiful rainbow. It was so much prettier in person. We could not capture it on film. It was so bright and vivid. Really beautiful. So thank you so much for stopping by. And if you haven't had the opportunity, hashtag Friday Sews and today's date, and you're going to find a bunch of other people who sew who will talk a little bit about everything. So I hope you enjoyed making the rounds of Friday Sews. And thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you next time. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the comments. Bye now.